Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Deep Cuts Reactions and my name's Greg, and I will try to get in some videos today. We've got people working on the brickwork out front, so every so often they turn on the brick saw, and so it gets pretty loud, and they're pounding shit out there. There's always a lot of ambient noise on my channel. I mean, it can be any number of things. For one thing, we live under a flight pattern for Tinker Air Force Base, so that kind of hangs me up sometimes. But anyway, so I went down this big ass rabbit hole yesterday, or this morning, I guess you could say. But anyway, I had played a song, Wild Colonial Boy, and the version I played, I guess, was from a movie or something, and the guy almost sounded like he was singing opera. The song was cool, but the vocals, it was not my type of music. Let's just put it that way. And somebody was mentioning, that this was Australian bush music or bush poems. And so, I kind of went down, like I say, went down the rabbit hole because I don't know what that is. And so, tried to get some examples of it from what what YouTube was telling me. This is a song written by Banjo Patterson. I guess it's one of the old balladeers, and it's by Wallis and Matilda. I guess they set it to music, and the recording could be a little bit better. It seemed like maybe one of the channels was missing at first, in the first few seconds of it, but let's go ahead and check it out. Anyway, this is Clancy of the Overflow, and let's see if I understand a word of this.
I had written him a letter which I had, for want of better knowledge, sent to where I met him down the Lachlan years ago. He was shearing when I knew him, so I sent the letter to him, just on spec, addressed as follows: Clancy of the Overflow. And an answer came directed in a writing unexpected, and I think the same was written with a thumbnail dipped in tar. 'Twas his shearing mate who wrote it, and verbatim I will quote it. Clancy's gone to Queensland roving, and we don't know where he are. In my wild erratic fancy, visions come to me of Clancy, gone a-droving down the Cooper where the western drovers go. As the stock are slowly stringing, Clancy rides behind them singing, for the drover's life has pleasures that the townsfolk never know. And the bush has friends to meet him, and their kindly voices greet him in the murmur of the breezes and the river on its bars. As he sees the vision splendid of the sunlit plains extended, and at night the wondrous glory of the everlasting stars. I am sitting in my dingy little office, where a stingy ray of sunlight struggles feebly down between the houses tall, and the forged air and gritty of that dusty, dirty city, through the open window floating, spreads its foulness over all. And in place of lowing cattle, I can hear the fiendish rattle of the tramways and the buses making hurry down the street. And the language uninviting of the gutter children fighting comes fitfully and faintly through the ceaseless tramp of feet. And the hurrying people daunt me, and the pallid faces haunt me as they shoulder one another in their rush and nervous haste. With their eager eyes and greedy, and their stunted forms and weedy, for townsfolk have no time to grow, they have no time to waste. And I somehow rather fancy that I'd like to change with Clancy, like to take a turn at droving where the seasons come and go, while he faced around the eternal of the cash book and the journal. But I doubt he'd suit the office, Clancy of the Overflow. But I doubt he'd suit the office, Clancy of the Overflow.
Well, unfortunately, there's no information about where that was, what year it was, or anything. I liked it. I liked the song. I liked the band. They were they were really good. A lot of different instruments in there. It had a good sound to it. Man, that flute was gorgeous. But the guy's got a good voice, and like I say, I think they were the ones that put that poem to music. But they did a good job, and the whole thing was cool. Uh, this is Oklahoma where I live, and this is cattle country, big time. So, a lot of the stuff they were talking about is also part of our heritage here in the U.S. There's a lot of parallels that I see. It's kind of neat. But I guess that's reasonable. We were both new countries. So anyway, I hope y'all like that, and I think I will continue down this rabbit hole a little bit. So maybe I'm playing a bunch of shit today that people don't want to watch, and that's cool. But I'm curious, so I'm gonna chase it down a little bit more. So I will be back, and hit like, subscribe, and we'll see you then. Bye bye.